Really? Alright. Sorry about that. I should be back now. We finished stage 70 when I got kicked offline, so I just hit restart on there. Oh, this is not good. Oh. Screw it, this is gonna be a lot slower now. Heroes. Alright, everything should be back up and not running as normal. Oh, look at that, market's crashing. So who do we need to kill? I guess we kill Strange, or whatever these blue things are called. Turn my phone. Am I back up on live? Am I?
The following ad is being condensed for your viewing convenience.
So am I live? I think so. So am I live? Okay, I think so. Thanks, Tone. I appreciate that. Oh, we're dead. Screw this team. Too slow. Alright, so let's see. How do we fix this? Soon. Annabelle. No, we don't need Vero anymore if we use Annabelle, right? Brienne, where's Brienne? And that should probably do it. Hey Lopez, how are you doing? Melicon? Lopez? Just make sure we're live. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are just starting ToA. Oh, not starting ToA. We're at like ToA 70. We should be able to finish. I don't know if I'm going to finish it today. But what is this? So everything needs to be rebooted here. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, so what do we have here? Again, it's just TOA hard. Um, I think we should be able to auto with this team up to like 80, maybe 90 even, and that should. I'm not in the bathroom. Hey Deb, I just want to check my. I don't know if you like. I started streaming before my. For some reason, my router went down, so I'm rebooting my router and all my stuff just to make sure that internet connection's back up. Yes, this is TOA hard. When you're watching or if you're looking at someone else's screen, to tell if it's TOA hard, you can see the background, the clouds. Uh, and TOA normal, the background up here is all blue and clear skies. TOA hard, it's all purple and dark and gloomy. So that's one way that you can tell. Of course, there are other ways to tell about that, but that's one way. The other way you can tell is if basically if things are not dying in one hit. As you can see, things like this is taking 30,000 HP and still living. You can just see the amount of hit points they have. These things are having like 70, 80,000 hit points. I think even more than that. I think it's like 100,000. Um, let's focus on killing a Yeti. Mainly because the Yetis are healers. Most people don't realize it, but um, the Wind Yetis are really, actually really strong healers. Like really strong healers. They heal more when they have more units alive on your team, and so when there's 5 units, I think it heals for like 60% of their life or something like that. For a nat 2, that's a strong heal. Again, it's not the best heal. It's not great, but it's not awful. They're even actually decent healers for rage because you have 6 units there. Bomb Mall. I don't think I can bomb it. I don't have Sierra, so without Sierra, it's kind of hard to bomb stuff, especially on TOA hard, because you need like 3, 4 bombs just to kill things. Oh wow, this is an annoying stage. Iona plus 2 Eladriel, two Ionas and an Eladriel, so there's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of reviving. We got to kill like Eladriel like 4 times here. I think actually we want Eladriel to do the heal, I guess. The revive, because at least he loses half his life when he dies. I guess that's possible. I don't have Hodam though, so that's the missing part. For I think I think that sounds right. 10% for each unit that's alive. So when I said 60%, that's for R5. I'm not exactly sure because I don't actually use the I've never used the Wind Yeti, but I just know it's a strong heal. It's not the best heal, but it's for people who don't have stuff like Chasoon, early game stuff, it's perfectly fine. Hey Vitas, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, this is just so annoying. But yeah, this is TOA. I mean, if I had access to Sierra, Sierra is a much better solution to. Look at this. Iona's revive is so much better than Vanessa's. At least I think coming back with the defense buff plus a decent amount of life is better than Vanessa's. But Vanessa's revive is so bad. Not, yeah, it's really bad. They need to buff Vanessa's revive. It doesn't even have to be a strong buff, but enough where it's not the worst thing in the world. Because Vanessa could be a really good unit too. It does not take a lot for her to be good. Alright, so we're going to continue doing this. Revive. Public shared. Hey Dino Bear, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. To the stream, you're live, since the preview. Alright, so there we go. What's going on here? This stage here, you want to kill Rebecca's first. Rebecca's cleanse, I think. Cleanse and heal. I'm doing alright. Just ToA hard. ToA hard's such a grind. You pulled Verd yesterday? Congratulations. Congratulations on welcoming the first step to getting sub 1 minute runs in Giant Speed and Dragon Speed 10. Do I have Dragon Knights? I do not have a single Dragon Knight. I would like any of them. I'm actually a very big fan of the Dragon Knights. Not really so much Leo. I think Leo is good. But Chow and... Sadly enough, I would really like a Leica. Even though I love destroying Leicas. I personally would like one too, because they are pretty hard to do against. You only get Gildong from it? Gildong is oh, if that's what you get for it, you should go to Island Grown stream. You know, the Dongers are a big deal over there. But yeah, Gildong's good, but there's not much you can do about him. And if you will see a good amount of Gildong for me in like the last 20 stages of ToA. So I will be using Gildong quite a bit later on. But it's at the point when we can't auto anymore. Then we will start using Gildong. You will see Gildong for a good 10, 15, maybe 20 stages. Does this rotation have the... Is this the rotation that has the... Ragdoll's Leo stage? That's one of the most tilting stages in the game. Wow, my Beretta doesn't survive much anymore. We did take away some of the... this free rune, we took away some runes from both Mav and Beretta. Not that they ever had great runes on them, but even the okay runes that were on them, we'd taken some away. So we really gimped a lot of my ToA hard teams just because I felt that Beretta can do it with even worse runes than he had before. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. We'll find out. Normally we use this team here with Bella here. This is the first month we're trying Annabelle. I mean, I think Annabelle is just so good, so I think it shouldn't be an issue using Annabelle here. Because Annabelle is just so awesome. Annabelle is nearly max skill. I don't think she's getting any more Devilmon. We have 2 skill ups missing in skill 1, but that's only damage. So I don't think I need to give her the Devilmons. So the next Devilmons can go to Teshar, and the only reason it's not going to Teshar yet is we're waiting to see what we pull from these legendary skulls today, because there's that slight chance that we pull something more useful than Teshar. But not... Teshar is going to be... hey, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. But yeah, after that, I mean, Teshar is going to be getting those Devilmon unless we pull Velaju, Wusa, Sierra, Yanni. Those are probably the few ones that are going to get over there. I would max skill her the armor break if possible, because the armor break is really strong too. And you want that, I mean, again, it depends on what you're using her for. If you're doing RTA, I mean, like I said, I'm using her for RTA a lot now, so I wanted the armor break as well. If not, the heal is the most important one. I think skill 2 is definitely the one that needs to be maxed, and that's the one that you see a huge difference in her skill set once she does max that out. Let's make sure this one dies first before it cycles through its revive again. But yeah, I think Annabelle, skill 1 And for skill 1, you want skill 1 up enough to get that 5% extra sleep. Not the biggest deal, but that extra sleep, because the extra sleep helps proc additional turns, and then she can go nuts just like she did instead. Armor bit in RTA. Well, in RTA you control her though. If you mean on defense, I think it's situational what it is. If she will put the heal if anyone's on low life, or I think she also prioritized the heal as a cleanse, so that's a little bit of an issue with her too. And that's I shouldn't say an issue. It's perfectly fine to use it as a cleanse, but sometimes if it's only cleansing, you know, 1 heal block on someone that's at 99% health. Oh, and rage. I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to use her in raid so far. It's mainly because I like Lisa a lot. I like Tsuna a lot. I think that combination works so well that I didn't feel like, no, what the hell is that then? Oh my god. We lost our reviver. I feel that, again, part of me thinks that it can possibly replace both Chasun and Lisa, and then we could add another DPS in there. If I do that, I feel like Lisa's so strong with the cleanse plus attack on there. Chasun's heals are just like a little bit strong too, and just the cleanse and from Annabelle as a heal too. Like wouldn't be surprised if they just use it at the wrong time and makes your runs very inconsistent. I just know my R5 runs are very consistent as it is now, so that's why I haven't wanting to mess with it. And also, I'm afraid of Annabelle just taking too many turns with, the Help Me Teddy attack can easily proc 3-4 times in a row, and that could be an issue. So I don't want that to happen if possible. So I'm a little iffy about using Annabelle there. Panda, Diaz front, Hua, Xiaolin, Carlene, Annabelle. Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not saying it's bad. It's but like I said, for me, what I've been running, I mean, Chasun's getting my best runes anyway. So the fact that I already have Chasun out there is not a surprise. I mean, just replacing her, I mean, and Lisa, you know, to me, it's just the team that's been working so far. I haven't made changes to it. I was planning to make a second R5 team, but I haven't done that yet because actually I haven't done R5 in like 3 weeks. I've just been so busy with everything else going on that I haven't had a chance to do R5. And I really need to. I just, have it. We've been focusing so much on RTA. And actually, that's where I need those grinds so I can do RTA better. But, a lot of my free time, we've been spending it doing RTA. You see my streams. Most of my streams have been focused more towards RTA. And I like it. Not having a problem doing it. It's just, oh my gosh, this is quadruple revive here. They're just gonna research each other. Okay. Do we just do anything special about this, or do we just... Why are they focusing down on Beretta so much? Actually, you know what? Maybe they should just let them focus on Beretta. Tion revives, right? Yeah, Tion revives. But at least it doesn't cleanse. Good. Fallen Blossoms is a lifesaver. Is life recovery also is it heal or revive, or is it just, are they two separate skills? No, it should be the same skill, right? Because skill 2 is resurge and skill 1 is the stun. So this is just going to take a very long time, isn't it? Should I manual this? I don't think manual is actually going to help in any way, right? Is it going to be a problem that we don't have a strip for the defense buff? Just it only adds 2 extra turns. That's it. Oh, that's not enough. Okay, but yeah, it's the same skill. That just if it revives someone, then okay, that makes sense. But yes, I don't use my Tions. I do know it's recently become a big, not recently, but I've seen quite a few people using Tion and Kona combos in RTA recently. Very odd combination, I feel, but I do see it around a lot now. Not a lot, but enough where people are building them. And I know the first time I saw it shocked the hell out of me. And now, I mean, I've seen it quite a few times. It's not top tier or anything like that, but the research attack buff, giving someone the turn right there is a pretty big deal. And with the properly tuned team, it does a lot of damage. Both of them, Kona and Tion, you know, that second skill, the research skill, is a really strong skill. Just a lot of people use it with a really slow Lucian, just, you know, a Lucian that's not focused on speed, pure damage, and then just giving him the turn, giving him the attack buff, and, you know, Lucianing something. I've seen people do that with Lucians that can do, like, you know, 40,000 damage. Well, I think that's on the high end, like 30, 36, I think, is kind of like the high range I've seen, 36, 37,000. And using a single Lucian to snipe things with just Tion plus Kabila and Speed Leader. Oh my god, more revives. Okay, whatever. More revives. But this time, we won't be losing our revive as easily, hopefully, because it's water. Violent Kona, yes. Violent Kona gives turns for days. Yes. Violent, 250, 260 speed Kona's, you know, on Violent, or even like 220 really is good enough. And I'm not, 220 is fast on Violent, but yeah. Kona, again, it's a 2-star unit that really gets kind of underrated. It has the research on a really low cooldown and the AoE heal and cleanse. Plus, skill 1's not bad. Skill 1 is a stun. What is it? I think like a 60% stun? Let me see the stun rate on it. I know it's a pretty high stun rate for skill 1. Still 20, 34, 40, 34, 44, 64% chance. 64% chance to stun on skill 1. You know, if you put and it's not on a horrible multiplier. It does decent. I mean, no one's building Kona on damage. So yeah, Kona is a really strong unit. 2-turn research, 3-turn AoE heal and cleanse. So a lot of times you can heal if you violent research yourself and kind of almost heal again. One of these you'll build Ilya. That's the light Neostone agent. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, the other Neostone agents are so good. The 4 other ones are really strong. Olivia, Lisa, Emma. Sylvia. So good. Ilyana is. I know you don't want to hear that because that's what you got. Yeah, Ilyana. So that's the problem with her. See, you know, first skill is same as all the other ones. Blanching. That's nice. Second skill, the briefing. The third one is 2-turn invincibility, right? 2-turn invincibility, 1-turn endure. how is that useful? You know, you can protect one unit, right? It's, you know, and it gives everyone else endure. So you kind of protect that one turn for everyone else. So if you get it going off first, you might prevent the cleave from happening. So if you make it really fast, and then you can protect, you know, it's anti-cleave. That's kind of all it is. Let's kill the Cracker first, because Cracker has the revive, so there's no point in that. I mean, it's almost like Chloe, except for Chloe protects your whole team. But you want, I mean, if you give her first turn, protect your team from, and then if you're able, holy crap, we died. We died to Cyans. Wow, they are doing really good damage, actually. Alright, I think we have to, I don't even think we can cheese this either, actually. So what do we have to do against that? Really hurt. So we're gonna need more stuns for it. Yeah, let's go for stuns instead of Theo. I think it's still fine, and Annabelle's still fine. But the problem about that with Lucian, that is, people will just, I mean, it's not like people will see that and, oh, you know, they can, either Lucian, everyone put everyone at 1 HP, and the one person you're protecting is at max HP. But still, if you put 3 guys at 1 HP for the next turn for the Endure, that's Lucian kind of doing its job. Or people will just wait. Actually, I think people will just Lucian and put you at 1 HP. If you have a strong healer to go with it, then it makes some sense. Like, you need a Praha or a Ariel. I'm trying to think what, I mean, Chasun's heal probably not going to be good enough at that point. Unless you put the invincibility on Chasun, then, I mean, it's some synergy there, yes. But then if your whole team is just trying to synergize off of that, you're kind of generally lacking something else off of it. And you need Ileana to be faster than everyone else then. And that's pretty tough. What's her base speed? Because I know Neo Civilian agents don't have a really high base speed. 104 speed. That's not anything fast. Ileana, Praha, Varad. It's a lot of water there as it is too. Kill this rogue first. We want to kill the rogues just in case we... Stun would be nice here. Nope. Sleep. Again, I'm not saying Ileana has no use. It's just, it's hard coming up with a quick, easy use for it. We're going to hold that heal for now. I know we want the attack buff, but we need to hold. Just because we don't want to have no heals on cooldown. It's probably, yeah, we're going to risk that saying that one's dead. It's going to come back to life, of course. Because that's what Cyans do. Gotta cleanse that. And this is why this stage is actually really annoying for your normal ToA team, your Gildong kind of stages. Because they come back to life, that it's really annoying to deal with them. Wow, we got no stun? We can focus on this one here, which is probably the right thing to do. Because this one already had the Endure popped. So if we get rid of it, then we're just not having as many things killing us afterwards. We don't want the glancing on Beretta. Plus, we want to make sure Beretta's topped off as much as we can. That's always going to be a big deal right about now. Making sure Beretta's topped off. Okay, she's asleep now, so we can actually focus on another one for a little bit. Again, Beretta topping off. Heal blocks are very annoying. And that's why we're probably going to lose him right about now. Don't want to wake that one up. So just try and stun. Okay, that's a nice stun. Forget it. We're just going to armor break her. I think this one had, we popped Endure or whatever the thing is called on this Cyan. Could be wrong about that one. Oh, should have healed. That's okay. Actually, we have a revive just in case. But we're going to heal now. Again, keeping Beretta topped off as much as we possibly can. Anytime we can. Did this one pop Endure yet? I don't remember. I know this one did. I can't remember. This one I don't think we did. So let's focus on this one just to make sure this one dies. Alright, I think we're okay now. And this, again, 5-on-1, we should be fine at this point. Twitch. Let's look at Twitch. Yeah, we're gonna keep with Vero because they have heal blocks here, so we don't want to deal with that. We do have double. Well, Annabelle cleanses before you heal, so it's only really the Muse we're worried about there. It's still, I think, enough where we should think about just keeping it instead of bringing Theo for more damage. For the subs here, I've submitted my emote in for to Twitch. Hopefully they approve it in the next day or so, and we can have our new emote here in Twitch for Guild Wars on Saturday. Hopefully it's in time for that. That's at least the latest I would like to have it. I mean, again, it's out of my control, but we did finally submit it in. I guess it just has to go through quality control to make sure that, you know, it's not a picture of flying dicks or something like that, which I won't lie, did cross my mind as a possible choice of as an emote. I don't know. The childish part of me just thought that would have been a funny idea. But yeah, we do have one going, and again, I don't know what Twitch's requirements are for it. I don't think anything we put out there was inappropriate, so I think it shouldn't have a big problem being passed unless there's something we didn't follow the guidelines on. But I think I did a good job. I shouldn't say I did a good job. My guildmate, Dipping Dudes, she's the one who made it. So if we are able to get that emote out, you know, when she is on stream, you know, I will definitely, you know, let everyone know that she's the mastermind artist behind it. I like it a lot too. It's kind of funny. It fits the theme of of our stream pretty well. But I will not spoil it until until we find out from Twitch if it gets approved. But yeah, getting emotes, getting stuff like that, it's gonna be a little bit more fun to have a little more interaction with Twitch. I know some of you guys like to spam the emotes anyway. How do you ruin Fire Panda? So first question is where you're gonna be using that blaster. Where are you using your Fire Panda? It really depends on if you're using it for Necro, you're using it for Rage, or you're using it for PvP. Most people don't use it for PvP, so I'm gonna assume you're using it for Necro and for Rage. For those cases, you want it to be Violent, okay, or Broken Set's fine. You want high defense, and early game you want to go like defense, HP, defense. Later game you're gonna go more towards defense, crit damage, defense if you want it to do some damage. You want to focus a little bit on accuracy because a huge part of him is landing the defense break on skill 1, the glancing, slow, and what's the other debuff on there? Glancing, slow. I'm drawing a blank what the third debuff is. Attack break? Is it attack break? Whatever skill 3 does. I know it lands a bunch of debuffs. You want to make sure the accuracy is decent there. You're probably looking for like about 45% accuracy. You could probably get away with a little bit less, but you kind of want to focus a little bit on that because those debuffs are really important. Again, you want to focus frontline R5. You want a lot of defense. HP is secondary, but you want to focus towards like around 2,000 defense at least. I'll show you my Fire Panda. Mine's Devil Mind up. You don't really need the Devil Minds. I did Devil Mind on for some reason. I still use it in my R5 team now. I like him a lot. He's on defense, crit damage, defense. But it's not. He's not the greatest. He's skilled. He scales okay off defense. The problem with him is skill 1 doesn't scale off defense. Only skill 2 scale. Only skill 3 scales off defense. That's the problem. The Wind Panda is really good because skill 1 for the Wind Panda scales off defense. That's what makes the Fire Panda hard to use as a damage dealer. Even though mine is mine's violent focus, 46% accuracy, crit damage 159%. It's not the greatest runes, but you just want HP on there and defense. 2,000 defense is more than enough for frontlining R5, but that's kind of the baseline you want. You want 20,000 HP is nice. That's kind of the baseline for R5 is what you're looking for. This tanks R5 really well. Again, the crit rate, crit damage, attack, because his attack's not high. Skill 1 doesn't do a lot of damage. Revenge is a good set for him as well if you don't max out his skill 2. Even if you do max out skill 2, Revenge is not awful on him. But for Rage and Necro, Revenge is actually a really good set for him. Can I look at your account? I can look at the account. It's just right now we're trying to go through ToA today, and I'm trying to, if we want to finish it today, I don't want to take time out to do account to be looking at the account. We do that normally on other days. Just again, since today's a ToA stream and we're trying to finish it, there's a lot of time involved with it. I don't think we're going to look at other accounts today. The only break I expect to do from ToA from a little bit is when I do my Guild Wars in a bit. Hey Jackie, how you been? It's been a while since I've seen you. Congratulations on pulling everything that you have recently. I know you pulled Juno recently, and you asked me for some other help on one other. So I know you've been pulling a lot of crazy stuff lately, so it's a good start to be. Next, yep, I will, and my next room will be Friday, by the way. Galleon, yes, Galleon's a big help. Galleon again, a lot of different ways you can use Galleon. Like I told you on yours before, if you're just planning just for dragons and giants, you know, damage is fine, HP is fine, any of it's fine. You know, his main goal is to land time to loot. The damage output he does afterwards is secondary. And even when I use my, I hardly have any HP on mine. I bring mine to Guild Wars fairly often. I prefer the damage on it just because his multipliers are really strong. Galleon derps so much, yes. Well, is your Galleon max skilled? Yeah, that happens with everyone's Galleon. You will notice every time when it just decides to do skill 2. Even at half times, if skill 3 is not up, you generally want skill 1 to be used just because you want the armor breakout. And when I say max skill, it means all skills. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe not in skill 2. You may not want to cool down on skill 2. I think you still do. Because it's a pretty strong skill. So you still probably want that skill there for it. I mean, because for RTA and for just Arena generally, Galleon's second skill, you know, it does really good damage. Plus, the attack bar pushback is sometimes a lifesaver when you use it to push back the Orion so that he can't buff up the team or something like that. You know, just times where you can just push the healer back in time for you to kill its nuke. That's pretty good. Again, most people, I think rightfully so, build Galleon for support. Again, I'm one of the crazy nuts that put crit rate on slot 4. It's also because the crit rate rune that I have is a fast rune, and I needed a place to put it. Yeah, Galleon does his job, you know, level 1, level 40, doesn't make a difference. Again, his job is time to loot. His whole purpose in life is to land those armor breaks. Any way you can. You will sacrifice everything just so that he lands time to loot. That's why for him, accuracy is important. I talk too fast. Sorry, Melicon. I just, you know, it's just how I am. I talk a lot. If I am talking too fast, tell me to slow down. I will. You know, I don't notice a lot of it. But Galleon's whole purpose in life is to land time to loot. That's his whole purpose. That's why, you know, me and most other people put accuracy on slot 6. If you can get the accuracy substats, then there's other ways to do it. That's fine. But getting towards that 100%, even though there's a lot of theory crafting, is 85% accuracy enough? Is, you know, 65, you know, really, you know, for dragons is 55% enough? For giants, 45% is enough. You know, that's kind of what everyone says. But for Galleon, I don't care. I don't care what people say. My Galleon has... Okay. Bad example. My Galleon's 99%. But realistically, you know, that's kind of like... it's almost 100%, right? I mean, I'm off 1. And that could be why my Galleon derps so much, right? The reason, again, I use crit rate on 4 is just because of this rune here, the 18 speed. Plus, it, you know, the general tankiness on it. You know, it's a good rune. And that's also a rune I can't find too much other use for, so that's kind of why I have mine on crit rate. This rune can get replaced. I have a faster slot 6 violent rune now. But that's, I mean, 29% HP also helps mitigate the fact that I'm not putting HP on slot 2 on slot 6. Can I breathe? World Shield Focus, that's perfectly fine for Galleon. I was actually thinking about switching mine to Double Shield Will. Can I breathe? This stream goes on for about 3 hours, so there will be times where I will need to take a break. I will be streaming till, yeah, about another 2.5 hours more for this stream, so. The whole me talking fast, it's when you're on the other side and we have a slight audience and it just your mindset is to talk, to say what's on your mind, and I have a lot on my mind, so I try and get out as much as I can. But yeah, for Galleon, Will Shield is perfectly fine because you use him with cleave teams a lot. So just getting extra shield on your whole team is a perfectly good, perfectly good way to use the rune sets. Violence not absolutely necessary for Galleon. The good thing about Violent on Galleon is when he derps, and we all seen Galleon derp, he can Violent to sometimes fix that up. You know, when he misses the armor break on someone that you desperately need the armor break on, and then you afterwards just Violent into it, and you can armor break with skill 1 to, you know, let your whole cleave follow up to kill afterwards. That's the nice thing about Violent Galleon. Again, not necessary, but if you have the luxury of doing, if you have the luxury of going Violent, I would. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world. It's not. It's not a unit like Theomars, where I feel Violent is such a huge difference from over any other rune set. And the other thing you want to have your Galleon set up for is just make sure it's speed tuned with your nukers that you're going to use it with properly. You know, I use mine with Water Monkey King, with Water Monkey King, with Theo, with you know. So it's just as long as you have that synergy, as well as you can. You know, it's not going to be perfect. You know, you know, it's if you can synergize well. That's the important thing about having your Galleon speed tuned with your nukers as much as possible. That sucks. We weren't able to at least kill that Chloe before. Ugh. Double Chloe, double immunity, double invincibility. Pain in the ass. This is what you hate about ToA. You know, this is, yeah, ToA just sucks when you hate when things like this happen. And this is an annoying stage too. Again, all these revives, I should be bringing Avarice out a little bit more from here, just because all these revive teams, it goes a little bit faster if we have or we should be bringing someone to reset the revivers. So something like Sekhmet could be brought here, but then we may need to pay a little bit more attention than just hitting auto and maybe clicking here and there on someone else.
At Fidelity, trades are now just $4.95. We cut the price of trade.
Sorry about that. Loud. Let's just kill Iona. If we kill Iona, then there's no more reviving, and then Chloe's will eventually. Oh, never mind. Just kill that Chloe then, I guess. I just don't want Iona to revive another Iona that will then revive another Iona. That's the fear. Because if that happens, then... And we have no strippers, so these defense buffs kind of get annoying. But, obviously, that Iona got revived and 2 Chloe's got revived. Because they all have defense buffs, so... that must have been what happens there. So hopefully this Iona doesn't revive another Iona, which then revives the 3rd Iona. That's... just... would... make this fight go another 2 minutes where we don't want to deal with that. This, does it revive or is it endure? Soul Protect. Okay, that's what it is, right? Let's just kill this first then. Because, yeah, Soul Protect, it's a buff you don't see too much of. I have a lot, yeah, I do have a lot of patience, that's true. I do ToaH, because the rewards are, I mean, it's, the devil, I mean, at least the level 70 is worth it. The Devil Mine alone is worth it. The crystals for at 80, 300 crystals, so another 10 stages off there is worth it. And if you make it to 80 and you have the ability to do it, you might as well finish it off. That's my mindset with it. You know, if you have the ability to do it, if if your runes are good enough and it's not too much of a struggle. I mean, it really just depends on how much of a struggle it is for you to do these things. Chasun Violent Destroy. If that works for you, sure. You know, 192 speed's good. Hopefully around like 30,000 HP. Destroy's obviously not the perfect set for Chasun. Ideally, Nemesis I think is the most commonly used one. Outside of that, Will is sometimes used. What's the other one that's sometimes used? Yeah, Will is sometimes used for PvP wise. Endure is perfectly fine. Tolerance is fine. You know, those are the ideal sets, I think. You know, fight runes are good. Maybe extra HP for, you know, any of the new sets, support sets. Offset I don't think is really important for Chasun. Again, Nemesis, just because she's so tanky, if she takes some damage, you want her to get the extra turn to possibly push her into the ability to heal again. 57% crit. Don't neglect Chasun's damage. I mean, you shouldn't neglect it, but you know, the fact that she actually does put out decent damage. You've seen my Chasun often doing crit for 7,000-8,000 in RTA. She has pretty high base attack for, I mean, not high, but for what she is, and you know, for, you know, basically a healer. Her base attack is, I think, like 650 or something like that, and I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not. I mean, it's not huge, but it's not something you can neglect. And remember, she's generally going to have attack buff on her because, you know, you're amusing all the time. So the butterfly skill can do good damage. So don't neglect Chasun's damage. And granted, I mean, mine came out by coincidence where the damage came in there. But she has, and I'll show her rune because I just like showing off this rune here. You know, look at, I mean, mine's plus 350, so it's just 1,000 attack. You know, it's, again, not huge, but this rune here, 21, I mean, I put it here for the defense and the HP. 21% attack's pretty legit, right? And this also has 9% attack, so it's not, again, I didn't go out of my way for those attack runes, but, you know, the fact that they're on there you know, allows me to do some funky things with Chasun. But, oh, I mean, the butterfly, it really does, you know, again, because you generally have attack buff on her, so she can, oh, it's double mana time, oh well. Double mana time always happens when I'm more triple revives. It's always, I always stream during double mana time, but, and I think last time we did ToaH, the same thing happened right there. It's double mana time, but I don't care. Stream's more important than worrying about a little bit extra mana. Where do I rank in Arena? Generally somewhere around C2. If I rush, I should be able to hit C3, I think. Possibly Guardian. I've hit Guardian a few times. I haven't opened my ToaH scrolls yet. I actually didn't finish ToaH normal yet. I'm at ToaH 100. We'll do that later. I just couldn't auto 100. I probably could have. I didn't try to. I autoed my way to 100, and then I just figured we'll go to hard and do all that stuff together. But yeah, for my arena rank, um, I'm kind of lacking a stronger defense. So C2, I mean anything above C2, I kind of just get pounded down on. Like I said, I've hit Guardian a few times. I think 3 or 4 times I hit Guardian when there was about a 2 month period when I was rushing every week. I just can't stay up to rush. Sunday nights, it's just too hard for me to do it. I have to, get to work the next day, and arena rush it's just not um it's not enticing enough for me to actually want to do it. Because the rewards between Guardian and um the rewards between Guardian and C2 C3 is not. I mean, because to rush, you probably got to do 2 refills. For me to hit me personally to hit Guardian, I probably got to do 2 refills. So if I do 2 refills and I don't hit Guardian, I don't really gain much. I gain a couple extra glory points, which is okay. But for someone who has near max towers, um, extra extra glory points isn't the most enticing reward. I still somehow go out of my way to do arena during the week, just so I can buy more scrolls. I don't even know if it's worth it anymore. Just doing regular arena. Like I would do arena just to get the end of the week 150 crystals, but I don't need to be spending every wing like I do, because the rewards for arenas not much. I mean the crystals are nice. And the challenge of doing arena is nice, but it's a lot right now. It's mostly just loosening a lot of stuff. My interest in it is it's okay. I had more interest in until RTA came around. Then I just prefer doing RTA instead of normal arena, because normal arena is generally about manipulating the AI. See what you're facing against, know how to really screw with it. You can't really get that. It's the best version of PvP they had at the time, but now that there's better versions of PvP, I prefer to do RTA just because that challenge just is a little bit more interesting to me than let's kill these penguins. I just prefer the RTA. I mean, not that I mind doing arena, and I've still been using a good amount of my wings, but ever since I maxed my towers, my interest in doing every single wing, if it overflows a little bit, it's not as big as I think if I just set my normal defense, I can hit C1 and be. I mean, hitting C1 is fine. It's just going above C1 is kind of tough for me. I mean, my defense does perfectly fine at C1. My Sassoon, Theo, Vero kind of defense. That works really well in C1. It just doesn't do well above C1. 37. That's about 37% is pretty successful. Mine does about like 20%. And even then, I'm okay with 20%. But again, I use more wings than most people, because I think most endgame players don't really use their arena wings as much either. Veladrol, Rena, Trevor, Julton. Yeah, Julton's interesting, but yeah, I mean Julton's fine. Especially if you build them fast. Every turn armor break is a very strong skill. The reflect damage, I don't know how strong that is, but again, just every turn armor break is just really strong. 45%, that's huge. Again, that's also lower rank, but triple revives. This is where we're going to say nerf Vanessa when these revives keep going through. You know what? Let's focus on killing a Vanessa first, actually. Because we'll land armor break a little bit easier on there. Huh. But yeah, again, Marina's, when it was the only PvP, again, between Guild Wars, Arena, and RTA, there's so much PvP out there now that, uh, wow, that revive is so strong. And then you see Vanessa's revive right next to it, which is so pathetic, right? I mean, look at the difference of the revive. His revive put Vanessa back to full. Vanessa's revive put it right to there. Where again, these monsters have insane hit point heal pools, and I mean, look at this. This is at the point where you gotta wait for that 30% heal to come up. You know, you need a turn to come by to get that heal off. It's never good enough. Revive. This whole rotation set was a lot of revives. We had the Cyan, we had the T on stage, we had the McKean plus I don't remember what the dark one is called. But yeah, this whole rotation's been a lot of revive. Again, more revives, right? Can I do it? I don't know if it's smart. Just to deal with, so we don't have to have so many things come back to life, hopefully. I don't know if this is a smart thing or not. It's probably not. Probably just like having Theo around is probably a much smarter idea. But if Avarice is able just to prevent something from coming back to life once or twice, one of the two, then it's going to be worth it. Or he's just going to be dead. Okay. Never mind, this is a mistake. I think we just play it safe and throw Theo back out there, right? Let's focus down on a Harpy. We don't want, actually not the Harpies, the Fairies. Actually, no. It is the Harpies we need to kill, right? Yeah. The Harpy is the one that's focusing down on, Oh, someone got an occult girl. I don't know that name, though. That's Erika. Because, again, the occult girls, they're nice. They're not... I don't think they're... I mean, outside of Annabelle, I don't think the other occult girls are very special. Annabelle is special. I mean, Charlotte and Rika, they're both okay. They're not the worst, but they're not the greatest. That's the problem with them. Because they just fill such an odd role, both of them. What? What happened, Jack? What did I miss? Look at that damage. 60,000 damage from, Galleon, Orion, Zeros. Yeah. Does this light, Undyne revive too? I can't remember. Whatever. Let's just, kill these things. No, it's invincibility. Ah! Such a waste. 3 turns invincibility plus Mind Shock, which is the cooldown reset. That could be pretty bad because that could eventually take away my healing. As long as they don't reset Brienne, I guess it's okay because then Brienne can just revive. Wow. Oh, that's not good. So again, this is why we have Brienne here for that revive, for that little bit of safety net. But right now we don't have any buffs from Sassoon, and so let's make sure we kill these things so that we don't get another reset on Sassoon actually. Because obviously that's really where we can have issues when if we're not able to get the heals off. Still not having Brienne's not a big deal. Brienne I think was a much bigger deal in the olden days of the old ToA stages. Now that you don't need to have, I mean that's where Brienne really used to shine for the safety of ToA for Hall of Heroes. Once they nerfed Hall of Heroes down where you don't need to do it 100 times, or when I say 100, it's like 1,000,000 times really. Ever since we had that, Brienne's skill set is still really nice. Attack debuff, heal block, revive. It's a nice kit, not a necessary kit anymore. Let's try and kill Eteon. Resurge each other. That's fine. Oh, that is not good. We lost Beretta. Why were they focusing down on Beretta? Hopefully, we can get a heal from either Sassoon or Annabelle. That's okay. Yep, that's kind of what we needed there. Okay, we stopped this just so that hopefully, yeah, we can get the last hit here. That's what we wanted. Okay, now we go back to auto. Okay, much safer now. Oh my gosh, they keep killing. Oh, I guess the two war bears kept on focusing on Beretta, and then afterwards, Tion just made sense for them to clean up. Oh, no. This is not good. Sleep here? No? We revive Avarice. Keep Annabelle alive if possible. Oh, crap. So, I don't know if we can survive long enough for the revive to come back out. Because we are taking a lot of damage here. We need the attack rate to actually hit. That's kind of what we need. And we need some glanchings to start sticking. Or some sleeps. We want a heal block on this. No? Because we don't want what's it called? We don't want it to heal. Oh, we should probably be keeping our heals up for after a revive. So we have it up next turn. So we're gonna keep that for hopefully this revive here. No armor break. Okay, we can't wait. We need to actually heal. Oh, we could have waited. Okay, there we go. Garudas are bullying me. Yes, they are. We're also not landing any sleeps. Chasun moves, so hopefully Chasun has a Fallen Blossom. Okay. Probably could have waited. I wasn't sure if we had Fallen Blossoms up. Okay, get the attack buff here. Come on, kill? I don't know if it's enough to kill here. Nope. Fine. I think we just kill it now. Let the revive happen if it does. Because we just can't wait around 5 turns for a revive, hoping for this thing to die. Hey Mirage, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty much destroying us with this here. We brought in the Water Anubis hoping to make this easier. And ended up making this fight a lot harder than it should have been. Because, yeah, Brienne sucks. And we do no damage now. Yeah, if you could give me a Varad, that'd be nice. Okay, Armor Break. Oh, should we have healed instead? Okay, no, Armor Break is better. Because we're going to Violent into it. Sleep this one here. Get attack buff. And kill this Garuda here. There we go. And now, even if they kill, they can kill him. And he has Soul Protect. So he'll come back to life. Or we'll just heal, actually. Don't let him die. It's actually a much better solution than... Okay. I think we're back okay, going back on auto on this now. Now, if anyone can kill this Garuda here, because it shouldn't even make a difference now, because if this Garuda dies, there's no more revive. Are you kidding? Do I really have to manual this? That's okay. It's fine. I think this is still safe. And then now, if the ward... Maybe I should have autoed to make the Anubis get revived, because Bretta's useless here. Bretta's just gonna be a tank for these water warbears to destroy us. But yeah, once this Garuda is dead, it solves a lot of the issues. They run out of attack buffs. And holy crap. ToaH, I mean, ToaH kind of lets you know the power of Nat 2s and Nat 3s out there if they had the ability to be level 80 and Insane Runes. It does slightly remind you of how strong they can be. Not how strong they generally are, but how strong they could be if you just had the ability to scale their stats to insane numbers. Again, if the Water Anubis can get the last hit, it saves a lot of time, but I don't think it makes a difference with this. And if it just comes back to life, we deal with the little extra crap that we have to do with it. It's not a big deal. Alright, we have this one at least. Let me go grab something to drink while this goes on auto forever. Oh, good. So what's 80? What is this? Oh, this hell. Okay. Can we auto? So it's Vero Kerner Wadam, right? I for some reason think auto's a bad idea. Do we need Vero? Perna Wadam. So we don't need Vero. Oh, we need the stuns though. See if we can auto. Because I'm going to be lazy. I think we're gonna have to like manual the boss stage. But heal block plus dots should be able to kill. Hodams, I think. Why so many boxes back there? So I sell a lot of crap on eBay. It's like my third job. I have a lot of jobs. That's just one of the things that I do out there. So it's stuff. I sell soldering irons, and those are what those boxes are for. Also, what's back there is just my normal mess. That stuff that my wife doesn't want to see in the living room. She says anything that's kind of a mess. Just little things like HDMI cables and crap like that. That's kind of where it goes. So yeah, it's stuff that it's like little miscellaneous stuff. We just moved. I want to say we just moved in here, but it's been 3 years now. So I guess I've been here for quite some time. It's almost 3 years. So it's kind of a new house, or at least new to for me. I mean, 3 years is not new, but when you moved into the place, you settle in. You got a little extra junk around, stuff that you don't want to throw away, but stuff that you don't really need, like extra light switches and just normal handy household stuff. Boxes of screws, paint brushes, and stuff like that. Just the normal, household stuff is generally what's in here. So anything like that we don't want the kids to see, we dump in here. Use Rocky on ToaH. How does Rocky help? Rocky's anti-revive, but that doesn't make a difference because Perna's, yeah. Oh yeah, Perna's gonna be a bitch. No, I perfectly understand. I'm probably gonna be taking these things like 7 times. Yeah, but we still got to kill Wadams first. Oh my gosh, I just realized the stage might take forever because how are we killing Renas here? I didn't think about this part of the stage. How do we kill Rena? Actually, I think we need Brienne to keep reviving to lower the HP of Rena. Yeah, I think that's what we need, right? Well, Rena can heal though. Virat, Sierra, Rocky, Huadam, Chasoon. I'm missing 4 of those units. The one unit I'm not missing, I'm using. Do I want to kill this? I'm afraid. I think that we actually need Brienne to kill. So let's see if we can actually... Because I don't think we can break these shields. Yeah, we can't break the shield. I mean, I'm sure we can eventually break the shield. Tesha could work on that stage. I was thinking about it. But my Tesha's not really ruined too well. And that's my issue. I think it's... Because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to Oblivion all of them. Oh, crap. So yeah, we are going to have to do this without... Huh. Can dots kill it? Oh, we'll just see how this goes. You may want to take a nap at this point. Just arenas are gonna be a pain in the ass. Test the skill. What is does Tesha get skill accuracy for a skill 2? No, the Oblivion. No, it's just the Oblivion always lands, right? There's no skills for the passive, is there? Never really looked at Tessa's skill ups. And the Oblivion always lands, or is it Oblivion 100% activation rate? Oh, this is gonna be bad. I think my Theomos doesn't have high crit rate. So that is the plus, but the other units do have some, I think. I think Chasun's the culprit here. Chasun's probably critting a lot. But yeah, I think Tashan's Oblivion 100% activation rate. I think I should be... I might want to focus a little bit more on Saren's runes a little bit more. I have to make them faster now. I have to... Are we not even landing a heal block on here? Like, I don't mind that it's taking forever for the damage to go through, but we should at least be landing heal block. I mean, these are not... it's not... ruined up monsters, so it's not like they have 100% resistance. So we should be able to land people. I mean, I understand in guild wars and stuff like that, they generally have high resistance. This is ToA. They should not be having any more resistance than any other monsters. Maybe a little bit more because they awaken into resistance. But we're not landing heal blocks, and I think they're actually just gaining more health. Alright, let's actually manual this. So we need the attack buff. Yeah, we crit for 300. Yeah, we are critting more with Vero than we should be. Okay, strip. Alright. That's the weakness that we need there. We got 11k hit off for it at least. Heal block would be nice. Okay, that's good. Did a little bit damage there. Again, we're critting with Rivero. That's not supposed to be happening. Alright, here. We're still critting. But at least Bella's not critting when with the C's, so that's kind of what we're looking for. Heal, got the heal block. Get more dots out if possible. No. Extended defense break. Attack buff. That's a nice stun, I guess. Again, we want to extend heal block. Again, we don't really care about yeah, this is boring, and when I have to manual, it's really bad. I fully agree, but sometimes there's just not much we can do. I should probably use what's it called? The skill 3 from Bella just to get more attack bar. So yeah, with Rena, it's pretty much just getting lucky about not critting. So we already have the full attack buff there. Or yeah, because we need some way to break through this shield. The shield is just too annoying to deal with right about now. And it's just, that's what Rena does. Her shield is just a, you know, fuck you shield. Yeah, this is not fun. I really don't. I'm not having fun with this at all. But we have to at least kill this one Rena here. Hey, Doodoo, welcome. How you doing? This is just a pain in the ass. Come on. Just... Okay, at least that was good damage there. We broke through the shield, hit for 6k, and then put the shield back on. We need to make sure heal block stays on, just because we do not want Rena to heal. What's the boss on 80? I didn't use my sword yet. We'll do that right after this stage here. The stage may take an hour. This boss is Vero Perna Hodam. So we need to make sure we get heal block up this turn or we're fucked. Maybe I should have went for the stun. Okay, good. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I mean, it comes up almost every month, that rotation. Oh, we're fighting Brazilian Rise? Are we facing Brazilian Rise 1 or 2? I didn't look what we were facing. But yeah, that's a war I definitely wouldn't miss. But yeah, if it's Brazilian Rise 2, oh, Brazilian Rise 1, that's good, because I need to get some revenge, because when we fought, who did we face earlier this week? Our first war, whoever that first war was, you know, I won 0-3. I got my ass whooped. And I felt pretty shitty about that. Brazilian Rise was 1 and 3. No, he doesn't mean it in a racist way. He just said there's a top guild called Brazilian Rise. They're pretty much, it's one of the guilds that we've in our guild range. In our range, they're like top 10 guild, and that's where we are too. And we just see them a lot. And it's a strong guild. It's a very strong guild. They're a strong G3 guild. The G3 guilds are in tiers too. There's like the top tier, which is, you know, pretty much the top 100 players where you get gang raped every time you face them, and then you have the others afterwards. You're friends with them? Oh yeah, that's right. You were in Brazilian Rise for a little bit, right? You were there for 3 weeks or something like that. Strongest? No. Brazilian Rise is up there. Other ones that are kind of up there, Swag is up there. Maleficent, I can't say that name. Those are and which other ones is really up there? Those are generally and the Epic Fail. Those are generally the top tier guilds, I think. But we got to finish the stage first because we're committed at this point. We have all the scrap done already. This arena is almost done. Say Swag again. Epic Fail outfit. Yeah. Malicious Maleficent. Epic. Yeah. Those are the. And Oblivion. Yeah. Those are the pretty much those top two. And then after that, I think Brazilian Rise, Sofa. You know, we're all in that tier right afterwards. And there's a big gap between you know, the top 5 guilds and, you know, 6 to 10. Eclipse is not strong. I don't think Eclipse got Legend. They did, really? They're not that strong. I know that's Shredded's guild. They're okay. They're not weak, but they're not. You know, they're not. When we face them, it's not holy crap. How do we win against these guys? But when you face Swag and you face you know, some of those top tier guilds, you face those runes and you're just like, holy shit! You know, I just nuked the Sierra with armor break and it still lived. They never got it. Epic Fail is pretty strong. Epic Fail, you know, Childish Guild, you know, I mean, at least a lot of times I do have some issues with them. Elegy, nah, they're pretty strong too. Elegy, they're. Yeah, actually, they are really strong. I have a lot of issues against those teams too. I don't think we faced them much recently though. Come on, just die. That's like 1 HP left. Elegy's strong. Yeah, they are really strong. Most times when we face them, I do have issues against them. I think we can auto, right? Auto hit target what arm, and I think was fine. That should eventually kill. Holy crap, maybe not. They do a lot more damage than I thought they would. They're hitting for 14k. Can Brienne survive this? Huh. This is going bad. Oblivion's ranked. Brazilian Rise. I mean, again, they're not saying they're weak. They're just, you know, they're beatable. I think. Unlike, I'm not saying the other guilds aren't beatable, but you know, they're. I feel. How do I word this correctly? Oh my gosh, we are gonna die here. Dead? I don't know if we're dead. I think this team can do it. I brought this team because I was lazy. Because I wanted to see if I can how far I can auto this. I have faith in my auto team. I'm not sure if it's actually the smartest. Oh my gosh. Maybe not. These perners are hitting like the ones that hit me in RTA. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a problem. No, stop. Do we have a revive up? Alright, fine. We actually have to pay attention. We actually have to... Alright, let's do my Guild Wars first. I really thought we could do that on auto. But I guess we can't. So we're going to have to actually just manual it. Oh. We haven't won yet. Oh, we have 24 swords left. Why do we have so many? Wait. Dude, you haven't used your swords yet. Alright, let's just see who we have here. I guess I have to hit that 0 + 0 because it's yellow. Fine. Sierra, Eladriel, Iris. Okay, that's not too bad. So they don't have a real. Oh, they do have. What am I was gonna say they don't have a stripper, and then I see Iris. For some reason, it didn't click on my mind that Iris strips. That's all she does. And so, how do we handle? So this attacks target 2 times and then 1. So it's gonna hit 3 times. Whoever she targets. So it's gonna. So if we bring a water, actually, you know what? It's not gonna kill because there's no attack buff. Rena plus double fire. My Rena sucks though. My Rena's really bad. Like, alright, let's try it. Rukuni? Is Rukuni good enough for sustaining heals? Do we need to sustain heals? Rena probably heals enough, right? I don't know. My Rena, whenever I bring Rena, it seems to die. I mean, it's 40,000 HP and 100% resistance, so I guess it's okay, right? I mean, it's just slow. Do I have I don't have Veligil. I don't have things that are fun. I think we need another heal just in case, right? Kali? Kali has no damage though. Because Kali, we have no attack buff. It's not going to do damage, right? So we bring Colleen for attack buff for Hua. Yeah, let's bring attack buff. Bottom team. Oh no. 2-5 plus Rena, right? Yeah, Kali, Hua, Rena. Oh, you're right. Kali does self-attack buff. Okay, we can do that then. Okay. That's fine. Rena will heal, that's fine. Bottom team here. Yeah, I forget. I don't use Kali enough, so I don't know what his skill set is. I think... Is it Rage? Oh, Hua's Rage, yes. Kali is a broken set. Or, not broken, it's Endure. Why the hell is it Endure? Oh, whatever, it's Endure. Wait, let me make sure his runes are powered up. Okay. This one's not good enough. Bottom team. Sekhmet? Can we use Sekhmet here? Yeah, we can use Sekhmet. Oh, wait. No. That's not Sekhmet. Damn it. Why am I so blind? I think Kamoon would have worked too, actually, though. Okay. So, I mean, does Rena really just work? They're not critting on Rena. Not landing shields. Damn it. There goes the attack buff. See? This is why I say Rena sucks. Heal. Suck out some life. Good resistance. At least that's what we needed there. Oh my god. It's never ever. Oh, there goes Rena. See? I told you, Rena sucks. Slow. That's why I blame you guys for saying use Rena. Alright, at least we kill here, but it's gonna come back to life. Kill Iris. Oh. Why was it? Oh, maybe I. Oh. I feel. My mindset's always kill Sierra first. Sierra's always the bitch. What the? Oh my god, it lived. The Theo lived. I got greedy. This is me being greedy. Should have fallen blossoms. Oh, okay. Alright, that was me being greedy. I understand that. But it kind of worked out. We were supposed to kill the Theo with one shot before. The fact that he lived through the triple crush was kind of unfortunate, but we kind of got through. I was greedy. I should have fallen blossoms. There's really no reason I didn't fall in blossoms. I really should have fallen blossoms before. I'm not sure why I get so greedy with some of these things. Because even that with fallen blossoms, we would have maybe even stole the turn with a violent into a muse. If not, we have the sustain. Really, do I have to hit? Am I forced to hit another +0? I want to hit Hachi. I'll hit Hachi and then we'll hit the last +0 if I have to. This is going to be extremely fast. They're both going to be really fast. I don't think I can avarice this. We're not going to be speed tuned well enough, and we can probably be one shot by that Chow. Yep, I know he's good. That's why I want to hit him. So what's going to happen here? They're going to move for. Oh, can we steal first turn from this? Can we steal first turn from here? Or what do? We expect Mo Long to Reckless Assault, and we need a way to sustain from that. Rad Vela Chow. Again, you named 3 units I don't have. Let's worry about the top team first. I think the bottom team, Final Unicorn. 3 more units I don't have. You named 6 units I don't have. I think Avarice is okay on top, actually. Not Lucian. Annabelle. Is this okay? This way, ideally, Pernice shouldn't be able to go nuts on anyone. Chow shouldn't be able to one-shot any. Oh, can Chow one shot. I'm thinking about this top team here. Can Chow one shot is the question. I feel better about it this way, actually. We don't need Vero, actually, over here, because they have no debuffs. Okay, I think this works here. So Perna's going to attack Chasun. Chasun's going to be tanky enough to survive even a violent proc. See? Does it one shot. Monkey's kind of tanky. Alright, let's heal this back up. Well, if defense breaks, we cut in between. That was the mindset. Oh. Shoot. That was a mistake. Okay, that's a nice stun. Lucky stun there. Yeah, because if Bastet, armor breaks, I feel confident about us moving in between that. We are probably losing Avarice here, but he has Soul Protect. Or we just stun. Monkey stuns. Did we luck out on that? He didn't. Did he justice on first turn? Did he just do default skill? Did I miss that? I'll double check that. I thought he justice over there. He hit for 14k with attack buff. Yeah, I guess that doesn't sound like a justice hit. My monkey's fairly tanky though. My monkey's at like 18,000 HP. Reckless Assault, that's fine. Kuni's there. I think we need to heal here. Oh my gosh, the Rukuni and Iris healed it up to full already? Let's give it to Theo again. Kill Iris. There goes Rukuni. I want to kill Panda. Oh, crap. How many damn turns does this thing Rukuni go? Nah. Oh no, we've still lost Theo. I thought I quit before he lost him. Alright, that's fine. I'll win the war. We'll hit the +0. Is it speed lead? Attack lead, okay. How fast? $270, right? That's fine. I'm expecting Bernard to outspeed then. As long as it's not 290. Right? Because Orion's base speed is 108, right? 106. So, as long as it's his runes are not that much better, we're fine. This looks like ignored defense. I don't want, because I don't think my my copper can kill Camilla. Copper can't kill. Yeah, we can't copper this. And we lost Kali. Is this Katarina? Except I don't have my Kali died. This is actually the reason I built Kali for this team here. And Bethany has 0 runes. That's my other ignored defense. So it's just Bulldozer, Messity, and some kind of sustain, and just Bulldozer 3 times. Bulldozer, Messity, and then some way to take care of Camilla with a sustain that can take care of Camilla. Right? Don't I wish I... This is not the reason I wish I owned a Sierra. There's many reasons I wish I owned Sierra. My Bernard's 292. So what can take care of this here? Tesha? No, we need to sustain. Okay, Annabelle's fine. Oh, Theo didn't die? Oh, Theo's alive. Where am I? I am generally C2 in Arena. We can use Theo here, but I think this is better. So I think we just bulldozer this first and eventually get around to Vela Jewel. And then we can get to Camilla at some point. But yeah, I generally finish C1, C2. As high as Guardian a few times, but generally C2. I am very lazy about Rush Hour. So we're gonna get stunned after this too, by oh my, what the hell is this? How am I not killing this Leica? Oh, we got lucky there. One that she decided to hit, one we got lucky that she decided, oh, did we just kill Leica, or did we just kill this here? Or stun that? That she didn't do that the first time and stun everything. Take that up. Leica should not be alive. Oh, there goes the bomb. Leica's gonna kill... Crap! How do we kill this thing now? How do we kill this Leica? Leica and Gianna would have died? Why do I keep forget? I use my Monkey King all the time. I forget about his second skill every damn day. How many viewers do I have on YouTube? Like 6? I should have won this. You're right. I forgot about about my Monkey's second. I never ever think about his second skill. And I deserve to die for this. Every time you mention I should use the second skill, and you're always right about it. I always forget about it. Let's just kill this damn Wind Panda. Wind Panda's dead. We're fine. 32,000 should kill a Wind Panda. 34,000. Okay. I have 10 on you too? Okay. This is the last one. This is the third war already. So, her sacrifice was done already. I think we just focus on... We just gotta wait for... let's just cleanse the slow. And... Oh, armor break. That's nice. Not sure if we're actually gonna get... Oh, we didn't really land the armor break. Never mind. If we push the attack bar... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say if we push the attack bar back, we might be able to get a stun off. Yeah, you're right. I gotta remember. I love my monkey. I just never think about his second skill. And it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to you, but let's heal. So we kill here, and we have full power punch up for next turn. It's not gonna actually do anything to Camilla. I guess I don't think it'll, I mean, it probably won't kill. It's not bad. You're right. I know it's not bad. I need to remember about using him off. I gotta see how much damage this does to him. It does about half the damage. This is gonna be a long, drawn-out fight. Push attack bar back. I don't think the armor break's ever gonna land. Heal, but we should still win this. It's just gonna take some time because it's just basically we gotta use Message to keep giving attack bar to Bulldozer to cycle through his full power punch enough times to get before she violence like this to get back to 70% life. As long as Camilla doesn't kill Bulldozer here, I'm gonna give myself the turn actually here, because Bulldozer already had full attack bar. Does it kill here? No, it didn't kill. Oh, no healer? Crap. I thought we had to heal to get rid of the stun. That's the dream, when you actually get the heal to take away the stun from Annabelle. So we just cycle through it again enough to get full power punch up. That's really the win condition. Full power punch. Push it. We want to just keep pushing attack bar back as much as possible for just so that she doesn't have the chance to violent to get up 40% of her life back. Do I heal? No, we can wait a turn for heal. Oh, never mind. We didn't have to wait for it. Did we win this war at least? Didn't push us over. Dude, use your swords. 0.4 left. Go win. Alright. Back to ToaH. Alright, back to this holy crap of junk of Veramos. So biggest threats here are the Jokers, I guess. The Vikings just revive. They revive at 1 HP, and we have 2 AoE units, so when they revive, we just wipe them off anyway. Wow, 2 stuns? What happened? Wait. I just said the Vikings weren't the threat, and somehow they crit Bella for 22,000? Oh, they armor break. Okay, never mind. Vikings are the threat. Didn't know that. Never seen a Dark Viking outside of ToA. Good to know. Armor break is strong. Figuros don't do anything anyway, right? I don't know. They have a passive on skill 3. I don't know what that passive is, so I'm not worried about it. What is Figuro's passive? It is a passive, right? Well, ToA is the only place you're ever going to see him. You're never going to see a Dark Viking anywhere else in the world. But yeah, Defense Freak, I mean, obviously, you know, over here, I think monsters are like level 9, like level 50, level 60, so they have a lot of stats. Strips, okay. We don't, this team doesn't depend on buffs. We have the speed buff, but we don't depend on buffs. Oh yeah, they avoid damage randomly. I remember that. Stun. Let's armor break something else. Just kidding. Crushing armor. Wow, even without armor break, they do significant damage. That's 11k. We should be able to kill this thing. So I didn't have to provoke it. We will just, again, continue to pile down on the dark ones because they have armor break, and armor break is bad. And when we use armor break, it's good. But when they use armor break, it's bad. We will provoke this. So, again, this is my team that I use whenever I'm safe on ToA. And, you know, when I need to manual something. This is... I'm sure I have better teams than this, actually. This is the team I'm just very comfortable using. It has all the utility I'm used to using. The slow, the stuns, secondary stuns, damage. I'm just very comfortable using this team. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have better units for it. And I should probably utilize them. But... you know, once you get in, you know, once you're comfortable with it, and for a once a month thing, I don't have a problem taking my time for the, you know, the 1 day or the 2 days that you gotta plow through ToA. Yeah, I understand that the heal is not working on Mav, but it's fine. Attack bar is more important, and getting Bella Max, because they focus on Bella too. Because they're dark and Bella's light. So yeah, you don't want to let them focus on Bella too much. Oh, look at that. That's the ignore the camouflage crap where they didn't take the damage. They did it again. Look at that. Miracle. That Leica bothered me. I need to get more crit rate on my monkey. That's really what my issue is. He's only at 74%. So against Leica, it's only 89%. Not enough. Push your attack rod back, I guess. We don't want... That's true. I should have AoE. That's true. But my monkey should have also killed it one shot, too. If we did, it missed 2 crits. That's why I didn't do the 100% damage. It wasn't a misclick. It was bad judgment on my end. I don't want to say misclick, because the second skill didn't come into my mind. But, his second skill, I mean, his first skill, if we had more crit rate on him, and I do want to get more crit rate on him. Again, 85% is kind of better for it, just so when it hits fire, we get 4 crits no matter what. Even against non fire units, 74%. It's, there's a good chance you don't get it 3 crits at that point. And that's bad, because if you don't get 3 crits, you don't get the cooldown reduction on there. So I should be pushing it higher. So that's kind of my issue with it. So overall, I do need more. I mean, just you want consistency on getting the 3 crits, and 74% is, 75% is 3 out of 4. So on average, if you're gonna be like 50-50 to get that 3 crits against non-fire units. So that's kind of a problem. So yeah, I should finding 10 more crit rate on there should be it should be a priority. I should gimp the damage if I need to. But yeah, I understand. I should again. If I thought about the second skill, which I really should, it was a perfect setup for the second skill too. Like was low life, Gianna. I mean, it may have not killed Gianna, but it would have at least put Gianna, pushed the attack bar back of Gianna, and Orion too. But overall, still, my monkey needs. I mean, if I'm giving my monkey premium runes, and I've pretty much said he has access to any rune that I have. I'm perfectly fine with it. But I'm okay with the revives happening here. Just because it takes away all that life from Rena. So, yeah, we're just focusing down these again and letting this Brienne revive again. You have premium runes and premium monsters. You have so many premium monsters. And your runes are not. Your runes are really good. Wait, we need to make sure Bella heals. Because Spectra's almost dead. So let's save Spectra's life a little bit for now. Provoke Rena. You rep Lapis. Yeah. Yes, you do. Okay, so can we strip this Rena here? Nope. Just kidding. I already had the provoke on there. Oh wait, we probably should let Spectra do the nuke on here. Not sure if the nuke actually, if it crits. I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, glancing. Wait, you crit on the second one? We don't want it to heal, so we provoke. Oh, that's big. Okay, so we will... Again, I think we want to let Spectra do the hit. Here. So that's no crit at least. Then we can let Vero hit now. Because Vero can do good damage at least. And if we strip that one again and let the dots kill it, it should be fine. Never lucky with those. Crit. Didn't even push the attack bar back. Let's get another defense break here at least. Provoke, so no heal. Ah! Didn't kill. It crit and didn't kill. Damn you, Spectra. I got it. Really? No crit from Mav? Okay. Of course you crit there. Oh wait, maybe we should try for the stun? Oh! Okay, yeah. Dots kill. Okay, good. Check out your new rep. We're kind of busy right now. We have to kill ToaH hard, 80 in Renas. And we actually have to pay attention on how to kill Rena. Oh, someone completed Homunculus. Good for them. Nuke. Never mind. Provoke so it doesn't get a heal. Armor break, that's fine. Dots, because dots may be the only thing that kills us. Need to get the slow out there. Only one turn slow, so we didn't land the slow, so that's not good. Oh, we got a stun there, at least. The pains of this. Why is it so hot in my house now? Why is my air conditioner not on? We need to provoke so that it doesn't heal. I don't remember ever having this much problem with Renas before. Even when I believe these Renas have been on stage 90 before too. And I don't remember having to go through this much crap with it before. Maybe I just auto it most of the time. I don't realize the hell that goes through here. Well, for some reason I feel Spectra's nuke used to be able to get through the shield. What did Veramos used to do more damage? So, okay, this hopefully, that's good. We can heal so Bella doesn't crit. Don't That's a nice glancing. It's perfect. Crap, he has to hit. Oh wait, we should probably keep the backlash on cooldown because we will need it. This does more damage. Plus we don't need strip on the next boss. Is there enough dots here to at least break through the shield and kill it? That's a lot of dots there. Let's provoke just in case, because I don't want to heal. But there's a lot of dots there, so it should break through it. Okay, good. So we have to kill Wadams first. And ideally, dots have to kill the first Wadam, so that the passive doesn't revive it. And with Perna's you know, the Perna's passive is going to heal too, so we need to make sure that the dots kill it fairly quickly too, because they're not just they just heal so much. Yes, the door is open. I should really turn off that notification, but I like that notification for when I'm not streaming. I should turn that notification off anytime I stream, though. Do we go for yeah, we go for the heal. Because I like to know what happens in my house when I'm not home. Provoke this Perna. That Perna is probably going to hit Mav anyway, actually, so that's kind of a waste. Let's try and stun a Perna. Not that stunning them actually means anything, really. It just means they do less damage. And damage is actually a pretty big deal, so let's make sure we do that. Slow, that's fine. More dots here. Provoke Vero so he doesn't stomp us. More dots. Stun. I wish okay, we just push his attack bar back here. I wish Perna's passive worked a lot like Iris, where if it doesn't get to attack, it doesn't heal. I mean, that would be nice. Not really necessary, but things like that where passive with this stun, I kind of wish that, you know, it doesn't, you know, to make it a little bit more friendly towards stopping these insane passives. Stop the stun. So that's one Hodam down. So that actually makes it a lot easier. So now you can just kill Hodam the normal damage way. We don't have to do fancy things about dots killing it. I mean, dots killing it still makes it easy. I mean, it's still a viable option. It's just now doesn't have to get the killing blow. And this is also why you need a tanking Mav. This Mav is tanking 2 Pernas here. And again, his runes are not the greatest. I mean, they're okay runes. He's tanking 2 Pernas and a boss Vero. So, he is really, you know, taking a lot. He's taking a huge beating in this fight here. And this is, you know, the power of that little, you know, his little shield out there, that golden helmet. You know, Mav is good. Mav is really good for these stages. He's tanking it. He does exactly what he's supposed to do. Granted, the stuns also help more. Mav shouldn't get one shot by anything here because there's no armor break, right? Hodam doesn't armor break. Perna doesn't Perna stuns, right? Doesn't armor break. Pretty sure Perna doesn't armor break. Find out later. Perna armor breaks us. No. Skill 2 is just insane nuke, right? Skill 1 stuns. Skill 2. Does Perna's skill 2 actually do anything, or is it just massive damage? Massive damage that scales off max HP, right? I actually don't know what Perna's second skill actually does. I just know it does a crapload of damage. And it pretty much fucks you over. This one has armor break, so we'll focus on that. Yeah, as much as I know, Perna's second skill doesn't... It just does a crapload of damage, right? And by a crapload, I mean like a literal crapload. Like, Theo does 1 crapload. Perna does like 3 craploads. Actually, I think Theo actually does more damage than Perna. Generally. Dots will kill that, I think, even after this Perna heals. We don't have defense break, so we're gonna hold off on that. Should put more dots out there just in case. Because Veil might cleanse 1 dot. But this Perna moves first. And this Perna will heal 10%, but there's like 30% there. Oh, will this one die to dots too? This one might die to these dots. That's nice. Try and stun this. Again, this Perna will die, so I don't really mind it moving. So that's why we didn't push the attack bar back on that one. And didn't go crazy trying to stun it. This is stage 80, right? So what, I streamed for 2 hours, only did 10 stages? Oh my gosh. ToA hard does take... I don't know how people finish ToA hard so fast. Like, people who rush ToA hard, they finish in what, like 6 hours? I don't see how that's possible. I mean, I'm spending 6 hours just on, 20 stages. I mean, granted, they have more well-refined teams for ToA hard. They have Virad. Oh, actually, I don't know. Do people use Virad for ToA hard? Rush? I'm guessing they do. Virad's just so strong. Like, I've actually never fully watched the full ToA rush to see how they speed clearing it, but I'm guessing it's a lot of Water Homunculus, Virad, Jamire. But yeah, 6 hours, right? That's crazy. That one's dead. Zeros. Oh yeah, Zeros is helpful for nuke damage plus... Oh my god. We're stunned? Okay, good. We unstun. And the reset. Reset's really strong too. We might die here actually. Let's push Vero back. Okay, I'm kidding. Provoke here. That's what happens when we let one Vero stun go off. We lost a lot of things. A lot of things could have went wrong there. The problem is when Vero gets a turn, he's gonna take away the slow. Doesn't take away. Huh. Does it cleanse before? But the provoke still forces him to attack, but he cleansed the provoke? Is that how that works? Oh no, Perna's gonna kill us. Okay, that Perna's dead actually. Oh, but Vero can kill now? Okay. Now we're back to safety zone. Okay. That Perna's dead to natural causes, and now we just let what's it called? Spectre kill this thing. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't realize that that's how it worked. Never really had a unit that cleansed that had provoke. I mean, I guess I have. I just never paid attention to when like Ritesh attacks my Vero. I mean, that's probably the same interaction. I never really cared about it because generally in those cases I don't really care what Vero does or what Spectrum mate what Ritesh provokes Vero. That's not generally my issue. Because I wasn't sure how the interaction works with the cleanse, then I guess because they're both starter turn effects. Yeah. Ooh, violent proc. Heal. See, the only problem, like when Vero gets a turn, the problem is if he takes away defense break, then Spectre may not have the ability to nuke right away. And because we want the defense break for the nuke. That's why we want to put as many debuffs as that, and of course the slow is very important too. Just so that he doesn't get the turns as quickly as, and we can just pile in heals and everything else beforehand. Very important. By the way, hi Space. I didn't see you. I didn't see when you came into the room. So I don't think we're gonna. Oh, I'm sure we're only up to. It's 5 o'clock right now. I'm only up to stage 8, so I know I'm not gonna clear ToaH hard today. Probably. I'll probably do up to 100, or maybe just clear it out off stream. I don't know. I know which one. It's the female boss this time, I guess. I know we've. I didn't provoke there. I'm gonna have to go back to my archives and see what I used for the female boss too. Because, again, it's been 2 months and I forgot already. I'm guessing, something along the lines of Hua and Spectre were in there. Vero. I think we used Vero. I think we did it without Vero, or we do it with. See, that's why I always forget the combination. Alright, there we go. This should kill it, right? There we go. 300 crystals are mine. ToaH is so tedious. Actually, no, it's Annabelle, not Thea. We're in the higher stages now, so we can't continue to nuke. Nukes are the problem, I guess. I mean, not stuns. That's a lot of stuns between those, between Prom and Thrain. Hey Blaster, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome back. But yeah, I mean, Thrain could put out a lot of dots, and I don't think I mean, even with Annabelle's cleanse and Vero cleansing one by one, I mean, they put out, I mean, there's 2 Thrains, so he could put out, 4 dots, I guess. And that's why this is the good part of bringing Brienne or any revival for ToA. All right, let's. I guess again, I think Proms are the bigger threats because the stun is a more efficient stun than Thrain's. Thrain's is random. I guess I mean it's PvE, so everything's random. Actually, no. Thrain's targeting Proms is full AOE, and Thrain is only what 2 to 3 units. Not completely sure. I don't like Grim Reapers. I mean, I use Thrain. Even when I use Thrain, I don't even use his stun all too often. We want to kill Bella's because Bella's armor break, and again, we've established armor break is bad. Fire Vikings used to be good, or used to be able part of. They used to be staples of Dragons B10 teams. Back in the old days, the boss didn't used to give immunity for Dragons B10. It was the boss that's Dragons 9 and Dragons 10 they swap. So Dragons B9 used to have invincibility. And with the Fire Viking, used to be able to steal the invincibility and just solo the boss very, very, very slowly. But the Fire Viking used to be able to do that. Again, they've now switched those 2 abilities, and I wonder, I mean, does that mean the Fire Viking now can solo B9? Not that anyone does B9, but I'm guessing the Fire Viking can solo B9. Wow.
We not back 5:30. Shut up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the Fire Viking, again, they used to have those. Outside of that, just stealing a buff. I mean, it's like Sekhmet skill, stealing buffs. Not that good though, so don't worry too much about it. But just so you know, they used, all these units used to have, uses at some point. Not every unit, but Fire Viking did have a use at one point. Again, I don't think I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna finish ToA hard. Do you guys want to see me finish, or do you just want me to? I could just finish, and we can. I'll definitely wait for the summons to do it, but I don't know if you actually want to see those the last stage, or the last 10 stages, or the last all that crap, because it's a lot of crap. I have. Ooh, Yaku just went nuts on me. Let's actually both of them, both Yaku and I forget what the dark one's called, has the ability to do multi hits like that. Because I think, was it Log, whatever his name is, the dark one has the same ability where it can multi hit like crazy with the skill and add a crap load of dots. But yeah, we want to focus down on at least getting one Yaku. Because the Yakuza, again, the water units focus down on Beretta, and while Beretta's fairly tanky, can't really take full focus fire from it. And we do have Brienne to revive for when things go wrong. So, but Beretta is also our main source of damage on this stage, on all stages, because the dots are really what's causing all. It's how we kill most of the stuff in ToaH. That dot should be. Oh, the dark one's. I forgot his is random though. That's why it's not good, because it just goes all. I mean, it's 6 hits, but it goes all over the place, while Yaku's is targeted. That's also why I remember when they made the changes to M Champion, I was thinking about building the dark one, but it just sucked. Emote get through yet? So I think let's test this out before I say something. I think my emote got the emote got put through. So we have for those who sub to me here, we now have our emote. Can you guys see that? Does that look right? This is what my guildmate finally made for us. So you can now spam this anytime. Holy crap! We lost 2 units already. What happened? Helia really just wrecked us, didn't it? Dark Harpy is one of those things with that does a crap load of damage that I was interested in building, but it's not a. I mean, it could be a fun toy to play with. Can we come back from this? Or should I just restart? I didn't see if I didn't watch to see if anything happened with random luck or not, or just us getting wrecked. Because right now, I mean, they're critting on us pretty heavily. Oh wait, we can violent into Fallen Blossoms. Nope, never mind. But yeah, how do you guys like the emote? Does that make sense for us? I mean, you guys see what happens in Guild Wars all the time, so I think it's fine. Can we do it bigger? How do we make it bigger? I guess we can't do it any bigger than that. But yeah, new emotes, or first emote. So I'm gonna say new, first one. Alright, we're gonna target down the Hell Ladies first. Oh, so that's what happened. Pretty much defense broke into, well, brand defense break into a nuke. Okay. And then now they're just focusing down on Beretta. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. Okay, that one's dead, I think. So I think we're okay now, because we should be able to stabilize once these things are gone. And we should get Beretta back, and then we should be okay. But yeah, any thoughts on the emote? Can you see it? Is it clear what it is? Oh. That's nice, the squid. Where'd you get that emote from? I didn't realize people made 4-part emotes. Is that free stuff? Oh, that's free. Okay. I never saw that before. That's actually pretty cool. Hey Panda, how you doing? Welcome. So, yeah, I think, again, I just want to know, is that more clear what it is? I just want to know if it's, can you see what it is? It's pretty much self-explanatory what it means, though, right? Someone kicking someone else in front of a bus. Yes, I did see the, I didn't watch it though. I watched for like 2 minutes of it. I saw the someone speed running it. Um, I just didn't have a chance to watch it. Why? Because on this chat, when I screw up my guild, we talk about sabotage all the time. So that's kind of what that's supposed to say. It says sabotage on the end. Comtor should make legendary LD scrolls. I'm surprised they didn't. I was really expecting them to do that for the 3 anniversary. I was really expecting legendary LD scrolls. Not even transcendent. Transcendent would be awesome. But just like guaranteed lightning LD scrolls, I'm pretty sure they would have sold a crap load of them because the the demand for LD scrolls, LD lightning is so high right now, and especially right now where um, there are a good amount of high-end LD Nat 4s. Iris, Tableau. Those are the main ones. Faye. What other ones are like game-changing? Really like high-end, sought-out ones. I mean, a lot of them are good, but the ones that are most sought-out, Hodam, those are. Oh my God! Don't die. Okay, guys, heals okay. Oh, no fallen blossoms. Okay, now fallen blossoms is useless actually. Um, but yeah, what I'm trying to think what other ones are like highly, highly sought out. I mean, those are the ones that really just jump off the top of my head. Is for Nat 4s. I mean, a lot of the Nat 5s, yeah, they're crazy wanted too. But the Nat 4s that are ones that are really wanted, Iris, Tableau, Faye. Which other ones are like? I mean, a lot of other ones are fun, but I'm trying to think which ones are. Those are the 4 that really just come to my mind. That when you pull in LD scrolls, those are the ones you're hoping for. You got out of time. You haven't been here for like the last 2, 3. I know you said you've been busy. You blame me. I just stream. I just stream a lot. You need to show up more often. Oh wow, you dropped down pretty far. But that's not my fault. I did not reset anything, did I? Oh, no. You have to click all time, by the way. That may help you. When we switched over to stream elements, they didn't take the old points with it. So, if you want to see where you rank all time, just hit the all time rank. That's just the current points or, yeah. All time, you're still 5th. And the people ahead of you, there's only one real person ahead of you, and the rest are bots. And myself. So you're kind of, you're up there. But yeah, the current one, you're not so much. Huh. Just second, really. I mean, you can't count myself because I'm always going to be up there, and the 2 bots are just, they sit in there, so. Or at least they sat there. And no, the Revelo should be disappeared. But Nightpot sits in there. I don't even know half these names that sit in here. I mean, there are people in here who have a lot of minutes in here that I don't recognize the name. I have almost 2,000 people who's been to this to me. Wow. That's amazing. Granted, some of them only for a minute. Almost 2,000 people. Granted, so many people only stayed for 1 minute. I must have been boring to those guys. Over 100 people for just 1 minute. Oh my gosh. A lot of people just come in for 1 minute. 200, 300. Oh well. And if they don't enjoy it, that's fine. So where are we now? 82. In 15 minutes I gotta go. Last time I streamed on Monday, and I stayed past the time I was supposed to, my wife was sitting out there waiting. Granted, she only waited 2 minutes, so she wasn't upset. But, you know, I like to get there before her bus gets there, so that I can say I've been, you know, been here the whole time. I've been waiting. She made me wait. Last time she got there before me, and it was a hot day. Oh no, was it? It was a hot day. It was like 85 degrees or something like that. So it's uncomfortable standing outside waiting for me. So I do have to make sure I leave on time today. Don't want her to be late. Don't want her upset. It's also another hot day today, so I don't want her. Wait, we should be killing this thing here. Don't remember the name. Fire Lich. Fire Lich steals turns, has the potential to go over a few times, so you just don't want it stealing turns, I don't know, and killing something out of nowhere. Plus, it's fire, so it's going to target wind. We don't. If anything dies, we don't want it to be Brienne, because you know, we have Brienne's a sustain. So is Chasun, but you know, Brienne, you know, if Chasun dies, at least we have Annabelle heals for a little while, and then we also have Brienne to bring it back to life. That's the whole reason for the revives here, and we got to make sure that we don't lose the revives. But yeah, I think this is going to be the last stage. Hey Blaster, welcome welcome to Twitch. You didn't like it on YouTube? It's up to you where you like to be. But you're the same Blaster from YouTube before, right? Yeah, it has to be. Numbers almost the same. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, your number's 1332313322323. What happened? You added extra numbers for Twitch? That's fine. I understand people have like I said, stream's ending in like 10 minutes. This is probably going to be the last stage. Maybe I'll fit in one RTA fight in there. I haven't done any RTA since the last time we streamed too. I feel a little odd about that. How does someone take 13323? That's so odd. I mean, that's so random. I mean, that's like a zip code. It's not even a zip code, is it? It looks like a zip code. I find that. I mean, it's not even like if it was like 123123 or 12323. I can see someone taking that. 13323 is random. It's not random. I mean, I'm sure you have your own reasons for that number, but to the normal eye, that's a random number. I can't believe someone took that. Oh. That's fine. I mean, again, you do what you. It just seems so. It seems like so unrandom. Just so random that someone would take that. Oh look, hey Tone, thank you for using the emote. Can you see what it is? It looks really small. It does look pretty small. Oh, hey Tone. Crap. Why is that on? But yeah, I can't see if it's kind of hard to see in chat, I think. what do I use to play Summoners War on my PC? So, I've explained this almost every time I stream, but I'll do it again right now. Summoners War is still being played on my phone. I'm not, there's a big distinction between emulators and mirroring services. So I use MobiZen. It says it right here in the bottom right hand corner here. That's what I use to mirror what's on my phone to my PC. Some other more common stuff that people tend to use is SideSync for Android and AirPlay for Apple. I think those are the most common things I use. I just personally like MobiZen a little bit more. I've had some issues with SideSync. It's personal preference which ones you like it or not. But important distinction to make is everything is still being run off the phone. So there's no if I were you, I would stay away from emulators. Stuff like BlueStacks, because those are the things that are against the terms of services. And if you are serious about this game and you put enough time and effort into it and you don't want to get banned, don't use something about like BlueStacks. Use again, mirroring services. So basically, it allows me to click on the screen and it gives the actions to the phone. And then once I get MobiZen onto my screen, I use XSplit to stream it out to to Twitch and to YouTube. Again, I think the more common program most people use is OBS. And that's open broadcast software. For me, XSplit was just easier for me to set up at first. I think OBS has more options. You can actually manipulate things a lot better in there. I just, again, had problems using it at first. I was able to figure out XSplit a little bit easier, and I just set it up. I was able to run with it. But outside of that, again, most people use OBS. When I got things were not easy for me to get working. The ones that once I figured out how to get XSplit working, it worked better for me. Yes, you download MobiZen both on your phone and on the PC. And then you just have to create an account there, and then you sync it up. You can do it wirelessly, or to do it wireless, you have to be on the same Wi-Fi network, or you could just use a USB cable to connect. Obviously, the USB cable is going to be more stable, but I needed to do wirelessly because if I do it through the USB cable, my phone doesn't charge fast enough. It drains a lot of battery life. So I needed to do wireless because I need to charge my phone through a high-speed charger to continue to stream, because during a 3-hour stream, 4-hour stream, running Summoners War, connecting to MobiZen wirelessly pretty much drains the battery pretty fast. So, or even just through the USB, and if I do it through the USB cable, it doesn't charge fast. So I did the wireless. If again, if you're not streaming, or if you're not streaming for long periods of time, or you just want to use it to play, I think you're perfectly fine just doing the wired connection. It just depends on what you're more comfortable with. Again, wireless connection mean, there are times when I'm streaming, my son calls, I go upstairs, I continue streaming. I'm not able to talk during that time. I was able to continue to stream and have my gameplay continue to go on when I wasn't around. So, that's kind of why I do it. What do I think about the Wind Golem? I think the Wind Golem sucks. I think all golems suck. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. The light one's okay. Even the light one's situational. But I don't think the light one's even good. So, and I should have used the light golem versus Sierra before too. That's kind of what I built her for. Things I think about much later. Oh, look at that. Chasun went nuts. But yeah, like I said, I want to be clear about be careful about emulators versus mirroring surfaces if you are streaming, or if you're going to use because the problem with emulators are, I think they ComTour sees them as differently. Basically, when you're mirroring it, ComTour, you're still going through their server. When you go to emulators, you kind of go through the back end of stuff, and you can manipulate data through there, and I think that's how people get banned. So, you got one Nat 5 and Nat 7. 6 or 7 Nat 7s? Please tell me you mean Nat 4s. If you're talking on your account, if you're saying you have multiple accounts, I would recommend just focusing on one, because you're generally going to, progression is going to happen. And you don't want one account to be good and then you pull something good on your other account, and then you got to focus on building that up. It's just going to be progression. It's going to be about your runes. It's going to take time. It's just, for a long time, I only had one Nat 5. For a long time, I just had the Monkey King. They come. You don't need Nat 5s to progress far in this game. They do help. I'm not going to lie. Of course, Nat 5s help. Some Nat 5s help. But you can still, progress really far into this game without it. Some Nat 4s are going to help, but you can do almost everything in this game farmable. You can't hit top rank RTA and Arena without Nat 5. But you can do really well in Guild Wars. You can do really well. You can probably hit C1, C2 with fully farmable units. Yeah, if you know, again, just, focus on one account. That's what it is. If you have that much time on your hand, generally, I could see that happening when you're lower level. Like, right now, I get so, through all the free-to-play stuff, you get so many crystals. I find it hard to, I farm, probably 8 to 12 hours a day. I have 5,000 crystals left over right now. Granted, I spent some money in the game. And that's kind of where my overflows comes from. But I haven't spent a ton in the game. And, if you don't use your crystals towards summons, you will have an endless amount of crystals. Oh, I gotta go. Alright, we gotta finish this out. But, it does depend on because when you're low level, you don't get the arena refills, you don't get the arena crystals, you don't get the world boss crystals. And you don't get the ToA crystals yet. But once you get to that point where you're clearing ToA and you're pretty much like Conqueror 1 in Arena, and you're able to get, what is it? Fighter 3 in World Boss. This Lulu needs to die. Okay, Alright, one Lulu down. Let's focus on this one next. Again, Lulus are these water house that heal and cleanse 2 units. Again, these are early game, early game units that, are fairly strong healers for people who don't, pull it soon early before you get Bella, before you get, I guess they give out Colleen now. But for those that need that early game healer, something like Lulu's not the worst thing in the world. Has 2 heals, 2 cleanses. It's okay. Generally, Konamiya is better, but Lulu does make a decent early game healer. So it's, that's the good thing about this game. I think there are like, different power levels, but you can clear all the stuff with early game units, with farmable units. They all have their uses. They all have some kind of crap. Okay, we're not gonna finish this. I really wanted to finish the stage before I left, but I have like 2 minutes to go. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to go out. I'll be right back. But I gotta go. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna head out now because this stage is gonna take too long, and I'm not gonna finish this before my wife gets off the bus. So I think it's more important that I go get her. I will be back on Friday to stream, and hopefully then we'll finish TOA. Then I'll probably do like the next 15 stages on there, and then we'll do TOA 100 together. So have a good night, guys, and I'll see you guys on Friday.